Hello everyone, welcome to Saturn Studs. We are back starting a battle. Nova's asking for Letty. I think we're on a boat, motherfuckers, don't you ever forget.
I don't think anyone ever forgot after that video came live. I remember when I was like in middle school, and that was just about the like most risque thing you could listen to. It was like the Mad Magazine of the 20 aughts.
Did you live in the Footloose town? That's the most risque thing you can listen to.
Well, at least in school. I don't know.
Was dancing band in your town?
I swear kids were getting in like knife fights after school because they would always come in with the same excuse, like I broke my arm, leg, whatever, riding my ATV.
I mean, it seems
I'm like,
good.
But that was like everyone. I'm like, y'all can't have ATV. Like, I don't know. Like,
Your ass is poor.
Like, the biggest student population is a trailer park here.
That's a great way to start off. You know what's also a great way to start off? Laser eye card.
Heyo.
Always a solid choice.
Down.
It almost feels like cheating having this card. Because we can, like, storm through any battle that's like, kill this enemy. Okay. No problem.
For you.
Let me just smite him with the holy wrath of 1,000 Thors.
Knock him down. Yo, asterisk. Can you change the feed again? It's being capricious.
Being capricious.
Like the Ifrit.
Ifrit.
There you go. Ayo.
It's like the Venetians, only not anything like the Venetians.
The Ifritians. I see when you go to the doctor.
Oh god.
And he sets you up for your leg therapy.
Get out now, people. Get out now.
Leg therapy, and you know he's going down to your lower leg, and you ask him what the cost is. He's like, nothing. It's free shins.
Wow, that was so much worse than I thought it was going to be. You continually find new ways to make me question my very existence on Earth.
I rolled that ball, and somehow it went even lower.
So when you go bowling, do you just, like, subterranean the ball without...
I have to start on the ceiling.
Bowling. That's an interesting activity. There's a lot of, like, poorer families like to go bowling. But I feel like bowling's a fairly expensive activity.
Yeah. It's one of the, well, I mean, like, it's kind of the going out equivalent of buying, you know, your flat screen TV, even though you live in a trailer.
Right.
Like, you just do it. And I think, you know, once you get your own bowling shoes and your own ball, it becomes a lot cheaper.
Probably. You just
but then again, the people I know who bowl don't do that, and they also get lots of beer, because that's why you go bowling, is beer plus activities.
Oh, dude, that gives me an idea. I should go bowling and just get hammered.
Yes. You do freaking cosmic bowling.
We do have midnight bowling at the bowling alley here.
That's how you do it. You grab like 5 of your friends, and you just spend like 3 hours at the Bowlerama.
Bowlerama? Futurama.
It's a wonderful time.
Oh, Saturn counterattacks. I was about to... It died quicker than I could say, what do you want to bet the odds that this dies are?
120%.
It is about as good odds as anything.
Meanwhile, the purple sea doggy do. You're just roughing up your other boy there.
Yeah, but that's okay. He's the one who gets stronger when he's near death, so... He can be roughed up.
Hoorah! Like
Siri attacks. Okay, yep. Goes right after Saturn. I think the AI is programmed to go for the strongest it can reach, but really just a bad idea going after Saturn.
Yeah. There's a limit there.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit, boy. Oh shit.
Here come that boy. Here come that doggy doo. So this is just gonna keep happening? Do you have to like clear out all the enemies on the boat?
I'm pretty sure it'll only happen once. Am I pretty sure I've played this game 5 times and it only happens once?
Fantastic. You know, I'm still thinking about the AI and like, what's the tree of thought when the AI has to go up against like a super overstacked team? Is it just like, we're gonna default to being stupid?
I think it just kind of shits itself. Like, you know that line in Dragon Ball Z about machines experiencing fear? It's true, and it just kind of is like, well, yeah. I'm gonna go call my machine family and tell them I love them. Because I won't be coming back.
He's going on a one-way trip, boys.
It'll be like when we watch Power Rangers Zeo, and we have the Machine Empire to deal with.
Yes, dude. I'm going through the episode, and it's pretty okay. But the thing I think I miss the most about watching old '90s TV shows is Anthony. He made it so much better.
Anthony made a lot of things better, but he made
Except
a lot
himself.
of things worse.
Yeah. Oh yes. Oh god. Freshman year was a magical time.
Yeah,
like even if you weren't partying, because you can't party because it's Alfred, you know.
Freshman year had the best parties. Like that was the only year that was ever good for parties.
Right. And then, like our freshman year, yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
It's because now I feel like the internet has fully taken hold of all the freshmen coming in.
I don't know. I think it had more to do with like the people leaving than the people coming in.
That's also true, because I think, you know, they might have actually been around when we had our Greek societies, so they were still around with frats.
Possibly. And all I know is that like got here sophomore year expecting to pick up where I left off, and then there was just nothing. I didn't know where any of the houses were anymore, who was running what. It was a mess.
It was chaos. It was
cats and dogs
ridiculous.
living together. It was...
Yeah. Best line. Best line. Oh, so, Magic in... Like, not Magic news, because, like, if you follow Magic at all, this will be... You already know, and if you don't, then you won't
By
care
the time this comes
have...
out, you will have drafted this set 4 times.
Yeah. So, the new Planeswalker is, like, the Ghost Hunter Planeswalker, who's got magic ghost daggers. Yeah.
Is it in Eldritch Moon?
Kaya. Huh?
Is it
no, in Conspiracy.
Oh, alright. Conspiracy 2, Electric Boogaloo.
Exactly. Yeah, so she's the one who kills Ghost King with her ghost daggers, because she's Ghost Hunter and ghosts. That's about it.
She doesn't kill Uncle Carl, does she?
Wait, what?
She doesn't kill Uncle Carl, does he? Karlov?
Nah.
Of the Ghost Council?
No, I think they're gonna put that in as later. That's what a lot of people are like. Ghost Daddy. You gotta knock him out.
Honestly, what did Karlov ever do to anyone except extort them?
Through death. Like, if you can get taxes off of ghosts, like, you pulled off some hocus pocus on a grand scale.
I love how death and taxes is nothing to do with extorting or anything like that.
No.
It's just a super grindy, boring deck that's like, yes, you'll win eventually. It's inevitable, like death and taxes.
Yep. Death and taxes, otherwise known as Sideboard the Deck.
I fucking hate that deck so much.
Speaking of card games, my summer camp Pokemon card tournament is done.
I would hope so.
As expected, the counselor who Oh wow, I'm skimping on the name. Who's the guy who goes in his own tournaments?
Jabali.
Yeah, he fully Jabali'd and won
Went full Jabali.
because, yep, because, well, I mean, partially because he had a really good deck,
Jesus.
partially because my decks are terrible because they're all first edition cards, and the power creep is not as bad as Yu-Gi-Oh, but it's pretty close. Like you print a basic Pokemon from first edition, basic Pokemon from like the newest set, and it'll just be strictly better.
Right.
Like the HP will be higher, and the attacks will be stronger.
Well, it's very...
Also, he had Groudon and Kyogre as basics, so that's a thing you can do.
Very seldom will you find a situation where a card game's power level goes down over the years. And by seldom, I mean never. It never happens.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so he stomped everyone. Because everyone was using my decks, and they're all old. I'm like, whatever. But the top prize was a pack of cards. And he takes it. I'm like, what are you doing? You
What are
can
you
buy
doing
a
with
pack
your
of
life?
cards. You beat children so you could get cards.
You're a grown
And
man.
I was okay with it. I don't know. I was feeling weird. I wasn't feeling super confrontational because I don't do that. I'm not confrontational. And then the camp director was like, "What are you doing, Peter? I gotta chew him out." So he went in and he chewed Alex out. And
his name is Alex?
Yeah.
That's great because of Alex Jabali.
And Alex, oh god, now I'm thinking of all the terrible Alexes in card games. There's Alex Burton Cheaty, otherwise known as Alex Burton Sini, who's like everyone knows in the Magic community as like heinous cheater.
Honestly, why are you cheating?
Whatever.
At Magic, man. It was worse with Yu-Gi-Oh! It's like, why are you cheating at this game with 0 prize support?
There's absolutely no reason. I can't believe that Magic freaking...
Who touched
Magic
you when you were a child?
chopped. Yeah. Magic chopped its like support in a time when they need to be like up in it. They're like, no, how about we just not offer any pro benefits?
You just need to make your fucking formats better.
Magic needs to just clean everything up. I'll say it forever and ever.
Well, I mean, if you want to play Modern, cool. How much does the Modern Jund deck cost? $2,000. That's ridiculous.
I can buy much cooler things.
I don't
I
want
could
to.
probably...
I don't want to
could
take out a
probably
second
hire-
mortgage to play Modern.
Yeah, exactly. I could hire a Chinese counterfeiter to build a legacy deck for that much.
Oh, don't even get me started on Legacy and Vintage. I saw a Vintage deck list on MTG Goldfish the other day. Guess how much?
I'm gonna guess it goes into the 5 digits.
$18,463. I can buy a car for that kind of money. And not even a bad car, like a decent car. Like a Roman
Oh my
Reigns tier
God.
car.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, that's fantastic. Just like that's why they call it legacy. It's because you don't buy the cards, you have to inherit them as someone's legacy.
Jesus Christ, it's ridiculous. You need wizards. You need to step up your reprint game. Take a page out of Konami's playbook and give targeted reprints to good cards that are necessary to play the formats to make it more accessible.
Yep.
Because guess what? The more people can afford good decks, the more people that are going to go to your events, and the more money you're going to fucking make.
Like, could you imagine the money they could make from getting people to start like buying into Eternal formats? Like, that's the one thing they can't touch because that's all entirely secondary market.
Yeah. Like,
If they can just be like, oh, we're gonna cash in on this, haha.
They tried
Instead
it
of being
with-
like, how about no?
yeah, they try it with Modern Masters, but the problem with Modern Masters and even Eternal Masters recently is that they designed these sets for limited play. So you get shitty reprints.
just do the Legacy Super Box. You don't have to print anything from reserved list.
No.
You know, that's the super taboo thing, you know, that Magic says we're never going to ever reprint these. I'm like, okay, you can still reprint stuff, though, and, you know, make your player base really enjoy it. And then they're like, ooh, cards I've never seen before. Here's this entire side of Magic that I could never get into, but now I want to buy stuff.
Yeah, like, what's their explanation for not reprinting Damnation?
I don't know, cruel trick?
Like, they've reprinted Wrath of God, like, 6 times. Okay, maybe it's only twice, but still, that's 2 more reprints than Damnation.
Yeah, they printed, Wrath of God was what Damnation was based on, and they've still printed Wrath of God after that.
Yeah.
It's like, just do it again. Make it not a $60, $70 card.
It's fucking, like, it's even worse with fucking, what's the card? Tarmogoyf.
The Goyf.
Playset of that will cost you, like, a college semester.
And yet you're expected... You heard about that whole scandal, right? Where the guy chose the foil Tarmogoyf over, like, the lightning bolt that would have gotten him, like, the win, and he was playing limited. And this guy takes a foil Tarmogoyf over, like, a lightning strike.
Yeah.
Because, of course you would. It's an $800 card because it's foil, and it's, like, a special... You'll get it specially stamped because it was in, like, a pro tournament or something.
Right.
But he took that over the card that might have won him the match.
Yeah. People were giving him shit about that.
And we're all like...
No, it's a fucking $800 card. You bet your ass I'd take that.
They're pros, and they could have, he could have just been like, whatever. But, it still the whole thing came off as really, like, bourgeoisie to everyone, to the whole community, because they're like, these pros come out and be like, why would you not pick this card that would win you the game over this $800 card? You're dumb.
Well, you
and
said
everyone's
it right
like,
there. And there's no guarantee that would have won him the game. Because it came down to a situation where had he had it, sure, but there's no guarantee it would have shown up for him when he needed it.
Exactly, just...
Trust me, as a man who's lost many a game because Future Fusion never drew for him.
Yep.
That's why I was only a top 8 regional finalist, not a top 4 regional finalist.
Wah, wah. You know what? We're gonna put a smile on my face, though. Forever cleaning the house with noobs who don't understand card playing stuff. There's just the very strategies there are to card games.
Yeah.
I'm playing with these kids, and they're like, they'll load up their Pokemon
nice.
with enough energy to... Ooh. Yummy.
Yes, please.
I'd buy that for $1.
For the elite. I don't know. I feel like this might be cursed.
I don't know. What does cursed weapons do again?
They put a curse on you? Like, it depends on the weapon. Like, I need to see if that's... Okay, it didn't look like it cursed him, so I guess it's okay. It does look evil, though.
Yes. Very sinister. But as I was saying, like, yeah, these kids would, like, they'd load up their Pokemon with enough energy to make a really cool attack, and then they're like, I'm gonna retreat it for no reason. And I'll just sit there and be like, okay, go make your dumb move.
It's like when it's like all the times I'd beat, what's his face, Nick's ass in Magic Club. I'd just sit there and be like, I really think you should have won this game.
I'm like, you can attack. You can attack, but you have a blocker. No, I don't care. Like, you'll lose an attacker, sure. But you can go.
Maybe. Yeah, like, people in our particular Magic meta need to learn the value of turning cards sideways.
That's, it's so true. And the value of, like, understanding your board state. You know, Alex? Oh, here's another Alex. He was playing his life deck game life gain deck against my blue ninjas, and I'm glad my ninjas did as well as it did early on in my college career when no one was really like up to snuff on the meta, and like a solid blue deck with some nice tempo could take over stuff, because now it's gotten like this fearsome reputation where there is a good 10% of the games I've played where people have given up because they're just like, oh, it's the ninja deck, I'm done.
Then you play me.
Yeah, and like you actually don't. It's like it's like a poisonous tree frog that's actually not poisonous. It's just got the nice shiny colors.
Yeah.
To dissuade predators. If you come over here like a honey badger and you're like, I'm afraid of that, I'm gonna munch you up. Nom, 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 nom. Yeah. So he's playing this life gain deck against me, and he's totally outpaced me. He's like got 100 life or something. I don't know, but like enough life that my 1/1s and 2/2s will not win the game in the entire rest of the game. There's no way I'm coming out of this. But
right.
He forfeited because I just like kept doing stuff. I did enough like switchy stuff and tricky stuff, and he was like, "All right, I can't deal with this. I'm folding." And he did that twice. I got a match win because of that.
Well, it goes to show you, kids, always pay attention. Like we have to pay attention to the timer. So we'll pick up this conversation next time on Saturn Studs.